Hello. Thank you for joining us at ITV News. I'm your host for today, Alan Mills. Today is a special day. I'm joined by the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Oliver Frost. How are you doing today, Oliver?
Thank you for asking. I'm actually doing quite great.
That is awesome. That is awesome. So yeah, we just wanted to bring you on and ask you a few questions, see how the government's doing. You ready?
Yep.
All right. So our first question for you is: what are your plans for like where are we right now with the government? What are you planning on doing? Do you have any news for us?
Well, currently, me and the cabinet have been working on establishing emergency services such as the Metropolitan Service, the London Fire Brigade, and the National Health Service. With the appointments of the new health minister, the new Minister of Foreign Affairs, who can help establish our nation on a more international stage, and with the appointment of the Home Secretary, we are able to work way more efficiently on these free emergency services and on the nation's reputation as a whole, and you can expect in the coming days for there to be fully operational services for the population's use.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, um, there's a big influx of metropolitan police officers I saw. Their activity is doing pretty well. I guess we can thank the new police commissioner for that.
I mean, yeah, our Home Secretary has actually been working really hard to find a person suitable for the role. And our new police commissioner has actually shown exemplary abilities after having been chosen for the role. And his continued work has led the Metropolitan Police to be this active and on the streets.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So on the other side of things, we're talking domestically. Let's talk foreignly. Do you have any news from the foreign ministry? Anything on the UN or any updates on that?
Uh, as of currently, the foreign ministry is working really hard to establish connection with a possible reputable United Nations. However, at this moment of time, I cannot really state our current process.
All right, all right. Yeah, no, that's okay. It sounds like the prime minister's Downing Street's doing great. There is one thing that I would like you to comment on, if you can. So, rumor has been spread that the defense secretary, the Secretary of State for Defense, has defected to Syria. Do you have any comment on that, Adam Flack? Uh, any comment on that?
Um, I don't. I prefer not to comment. However, I will actually leave this note that our former Minister of Defense, Adam Flack, has in fact left the role. And although I cannot state his current location, I can confirm that he is alive and well, and he is in a safe location. But that's what I can say.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So, I'm out of questions for you. Do you have anything you would like to say? Let the people know.
Um, Expect in the near future for transport ministries to actually open, as we are working on a taxi service. Businesses should also expect to be registered soon with our new Minister of Business, whose name is
Awesome.
Frisman CD, and new bills and laws to be put in as our cabinet gets more situated within the House Commons. So, yeah,
Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Prime Minister. It's been a pleasure.
yep, thank you.
Alrighty. On to further news. Let's see here. On the further news, we have the release of Cataract Barracks. Uh, about 2 days ago, the development group has released the Cataract Barracks, so the armed forces can see a influx of training situations. Um, this allows for more and more to happen on a daily basis through the armed forces, such as guard training, parachute regiment training, and possibly the opening of other army divisions. So we look forward to that. Um, In more news, as stated before, no comment from the Prime Minister. But it has been reported that Adam Flack, the former Secretary of Defense, or Secretary of State for Defense, has defected to Syria, as you can see in this picture. To my right, your left. He is wearing a Syrian army uniform. This is not a staged photo. This is accurate. We don't know much about his position in the Syrian army, but we have spotted him in this Syrian army uniform, and it's pretty bothersome. Now I'm not sure who is currently joining us on studio right now. That would appear to be Kanye. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. So where was I? Oh yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna open up to a new segment called "Keeping Up with the King." People have been asking for some more news on the King and other events that are occurring, and I'm gonna give you just that. So earlier yesterday, the King was spotted having lunch at the Red Lion Pub. It's a bar and grill owned and operated by Mr. Yuri Fedorov. And as you can see in this picture, as the King was leaving, he was spotted shaking Mr. Fedorov's hand and congratulating him for the meal, whatever. But it would appear that the Red Lion is the place to eat. If the King eats there, you should too. On other news, the King has announced that he will be doing a New Year's party come that time of New Year's. So be aware and be alert of the incoming news from him. Otherwise, I believe that would be it for today's news. So I would like to thank everybody for joining us today at ITV News. It was a pleasure having the Prime Minister on and other news events. If you have any suggested news, any segments you would like to see added, please comment down below. Otherwise, subscribe and thank you for joining us. Have a great day.